Hey guys, Brad with Custom Offsets. Got an episode of Lifts and Levels. This one's going to be for a zone suspension 4-inch lift for a JK or JKU Jeep Wrangler. This one is a JKU 4-door. Like I said, 4-inch. This is the biggest lift that Zone makes for the Wrangler, and it's a pretty nice little lift actually. It's going to be an all-spring lift, so you're going to get new coil springs front and rear. Also, a really nice thing about this lift that I like is their new heavy-duty adjustable front track bar, so you can center the axle perfectly. You don't have to worry about that front axle being off. It's adjusted for with this, and this is a nice heavy-duty piece made out of DOM steel. 4 shocks all around. This one is just going to be the standard Zone Nitro Shocks. Comes with stickers. Stickers aren't on here, so they look plain, but they're a nice matte black finish too as well. And then up front is just going to be some bump stop drops, sway bar end link extensions, so you can keep the sway bars even though you're going to be disconnecting them when you're off on the trail flexing out. And then in the back, like I said, the back's just going to be springs, and then they have this nice track bar relocation bracket for the rear of the truck, which is going to help center the rear axle once it's lifted down as well. And then this is going to be bump stop drops for the rear. And like I said, this is a pretty simple little kit. The whole kit's right here on the bench, nothing else. Big bag of hardware and everything, and you're good to go. 4-inch Jeep Zone. Let's go. Guys, we got the 4-inch Zone kit installed on the Jeep here, and we just got it up in the air so you can kind of see everything once it's installed. Like I said, it's a pretty simple kit. You got your new coil springs up front, bump stop extensions here at the bottom, the new shocks, and then what else is it? Oh, we'll probably sway bar end links. It's kind of weird deal here. So the front sway bar end links get tossed, and what you do is you actually replace the front ones with the factory rear sway bar end links, and then in the rear, Zone gives you new sway bar end links for the rear. So these are actually, the factory rear ones will get used up front, and then as you can see here, we got the new Zone heavy duty adjustable track bar in here, which is a really nice piece. Definitely an upgrade over the factory one, and also allows you to center the axle properly for a 4-inch lift. And oh, one other thing you need to know, with the newer JKs, with the once they switch to the 3.6 engine, they have this weird exhaust setup, and basically what will happen is the front drive shaft will actually hit the exhaust, so you have to use these spacers that Zone sells. You can see the spacers here to actually move the exhaust away from the front drive shaft so it's not rubbing at all times. And then in the rear, pretty similar. In the rear, just going to be the coil springs for the rear, and then here's the new sway bar end links for the rear, new shocks in the rear, and then stock track bar, but they have a relocation bracket which will put it at the proper angle and keep the rear axle centered up. And then they got some brake line drops as well, so that the factory brake lines aren't maxed out. I think that's pretty much it for the 4-inch Zone kit for JKU Jeeps. See you tomorrow, Zone.